I want y'all to hear something. I want y'all to hear something.
Separate household marriage. Don't judge me. I recently just moved to LA about 7 months ago. I left behind a 3-year relationship. We lived together, 2 separate bedrooms because that's what I wanted. I just cannot be underneath a guy 24 hours a day. So now he wants to move to LA. Now he's talking marriage. He also wants kids, and I absolutely do not want kids. Not only that, I don't even want to be in the same household. I want a 2 separate household marriage. So
Wait, you want a what?
I want a 2 separate household marriage. Don't judge me because
I'm just listening.
okay.
I'm gonna judge you in a minute.
All right.
This is a Black American female. She expects. Now listen to me. I'm gonna break this down to y'all. She expects to get married, but live in 2 different houses. Now let's figure this out. You, as a grown woman, right? You get involved with a grown man. You, as a grown woman, wants to be with this man, share vows from the Bible. From the Bible, share vows. But you, as a woman, does not want to live in the same house as your husband. And see, this is why men right here, like me, and a whole bunch of SYSBM and passport brothers are going to other countries to find a wife. Because women in this country, in the United States of America that I love so much, are taking men as a joke. Who, as a grown woman, is gonna come out and says, I want to live in a separate household? I want to get married though. I want to get married and I want to share vows that come from the Bible, but we can't sleep in the same house. Either you're smoking crack or you're not taking this very serious. And this is why men are leaving here to go to other countries, go to the Philippines, go to Thailand, go to Colombia, go to Cambodia, Brazil, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Peru, and Mexico to find a woman that's going to take a relationship serious, not a joke. And you as women expect us to take y'all serious? You don't even take your own self serious. Who talks like that? How are you expecting men to stay here to be to want to give y'all women a chance when you got women that talk like that? So I'm gonna go out. Now let's analyze this. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna bust my behind, I'm gonna buy you a ring that's gonna cost a couple of grand for you to tell me that we have to live in 2 different houses after we get married. Like, are you serious? Who does that? This is why this place is toxic. You cannot take anybody serious in this place. And this is why people are going abroad. This is why men are saying, I'm tired of this. And I'm going to go abroad to go find somebody else. Because of crap like that. Who talks like that? You're making a vow from the Bible that you are going to be man and wife, but you can't live in the same household. So how are we supposed to make arrangement to make love and have sex? Like, how are we supposed to do this? How do I know that you're not cheating on me? Now, say if I'm a serious man, because you do got men that's serious out there, and you do got men that's faithful. You know this, right? You have men that's faithful. How am I supposed to take you serious? How do I know you don't have another man sleeping in your bed with you? Now, what if this man wants to have children? You just said you don't want no kids. So we're going to put this whole thing together. You want to marry me, live in 2 separate houses, and if I want a kid, now you don't want no kids. What type of marriage are we talking about here? And if a man did this, we would be called the scum of the earth. Men are no good. Men are dogs. This is why we don't want to deal with men. But when women does like this, everybody's quiet like a church mouse. Like a church mouse. Nobody says nothing when women does do things like this. But men, we always get torn down if we was to talk like this, we would never. We're not hearing the end of it now. We're being tore up and bashed just because we want to go to other countries to find a wife. So imagine if I would do something like this. How would these women look at me? We're being dogged out right now as men, but you women could do stuff like that and it's okay. See, women have so much rights because they have a vagina and they have chest. And women are, with all these rights you have, you get away with a lot of stuff. So you can get away with talking like that. But if a man talks like that, oh my goodness. We're predators, we're no good, we're dogs, we're pieces of garbage, we're the scum of the earth. Right now, you have women advocating on killing baby boys. If they find that they're pregnant with a boy, they talking about killing it. Y'all women is something else to even talk. Who in their right mind would marry somebody like this? You gonna tell me I just got on my knees and proposed to you, and then we gotta live in a separate house, and if I want a kid, we can't have no kid now? Like, what type of sense does this make? And where's these women coming from? Like, what planet are these women growing from, man? What planet are they growing from? Because they can't be Earth. Like, and then you get on Steve Harvey's shows and blur this out to the whole planet. This is what you want. You blur this out to the whole world. This on Steve Harvey show. So what man? I mean, if this man's gonna marry you, he is mentally sick. I don't know where you found this idiot from. No disrespect for him, but he's a pure stupid idiot to marry an idiot like you. Now, 2 idiots together. Y'all can go to a crazy house, because you think I'm gonna marry someone like that? And then how many people probably know you and this guy, where people probably are watching, it's like, yo, did you see your fiance on TV on what type of plan she wants when y'all get married? That's embarrassing. It is totally embarrassing. Who does stuff like this? This is why we want to go to other countries. These women that y'all disrespect so much and call poor and say that they're tricking, these women are the best women that God created on this planet. And I'm talking about Filipino, Thailand, I'm talking about Brazil, the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, beautiful Mexican, Peru, Ecuador. But here in the United States, we have a problem. In the United States of America right now, we have a problem with dating. Dating is toxic here, man. Marriage is toxic here, man. Nobody here takes anybody to be serious. Y'all get up on here and get mad up on social media, tearing down and bashing us men on why we shouldn't go over there, and you expect us to look at stuff like this and take y'all serious, man? Are you there's a lot of mentally ill people walking around in this damn country right now, man. And a lot of us need help. But to even get up on Steve Harvey's show, to even say something like this, like your family's probably watching, his family's probably watching, your friends, his friends are watching you get on Steve Harvey's show, making a jackass out of yourself, telling Steve Harvey that you are going to get married but want to live in a separate house and don't want no kids. But you're going to get married. You're going to be husband and wife in 2 different households. Like, you can't even make this up. There's no way that you can make this whole thing up right now. You can't do it. There's no way. This whole thing is a pure joke here, man. And expect normal guys to take women here serious? No wonder why guys are flying over there by the dozens and flying over them places and going to get their passports. No wonder why. Who would want to deal with stuff like this? Y'all don't take relationships serious. Y'all don't take marriage. Y'all don't even take God serious. How about that? A lot of people don't take the Lord serious. You're going to get in a church in front of a minister and spew your vows out to live in a different part of a house. He lives over here in one house, and you live in probably in a house or apartment over there. So it's like you just laughing at God. Like this whole thing is some type of a phony joke or something, man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is why dudes wised up and they're leaving. This is the problem. And y'all women you're never gonna get it. You will blame men for everything on the planet, but this is the stuff that you do. Y'all women are never gonna get it. You will never get why guys are getting so fed up and tired of this garbage. You'll never get it. Y'all women are living in a fantasy world. You're living in a Cinderella world. You don't get why guys are getting tired. You don't get it, do you? And then what happens is, this is the kicker. When you have good women that get it and try to tell y'all she's called a pick-me, she's called a low-down dirty woman, she's desperate, because these women are smart and they get it. They know how to take care of their man. They know how to be fit and friendly, and they know how to have a household. They know how to have a bond with their man. This is what they know. And because they know how to do this, and they're trying to get y'all to do this, they're pick-me's. But you have idiots like this that would get on Steve Harvey's show and says, I'm going to get married, I want to get married, but we have to live in separate households and I don't want no kids. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up at all. This is why the marriages and the relationships in this country is failing. 51% of us are getting divorced in this country. And this is sad, because women like that and Pookies and Ray Rays like this, you put them together and they bring these idiotic children in this world, and these mentally sick children in this world, and these women, these little girls grow up to be women like this. Just like this. It's like a whole joke to y'all. This whole thing is a game to y'all. Who talks like this? Who does? Who really talks like this? This is why guys are leaving. Y'all will never get it. And you're never get it. What's going to happen is, when y'all women really get it, when a lot of guys are not going to be around here, that's when y'all going to be like, wait a minute, these dudes is really serious. And I advise women that's supposed to be pick-me's, good women, do the same thing. Go to another country and find you a nice man. Leave the Pookies, the Ray Rays, and the Man-Mans here. These are to the good women. Go to another country and find a good man. Don't get caught up into this craziness that's going on here. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Be a pick-me. How about that? Be a loyal woman. How about that? Like, share, subscribe, and thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to keep coming with fire. I'm going to keep coming with fire. A lot of people may not be watching me, but I'm going to make people watch me. I'm going to make people hate me, because I'm going to come with the truth. Y'all take it easy.